blades are poisoned. In a matter of seconds, no rival. Shut up.
Hi guys, and happy Labor Day. I hope you're having a beautiful Labor Day and a beautiful Labor Day weekend. The very saddest part is that this is the last day of our Labor Day weekend. It is back to work tomorrow, which is no fun at all. So I took you to the Antique Street Fair. Very fabulous. The police presence was insane. It was so great. I mean, everybody felt totally safe. I mean, these crowd situations where cars are driving into crowds and groups of people. Obviously, Bergen County, New Jersey is taking it very seriously. There were special forces from a number of towns there. They looked like paratroopers. They were all dressed in black with combat boots, and they looked very threatening. There was nothing getting by these guys. So we felt 100% safe in a crowd situation. Nothing could get into this fair. Let me tell you, it was... they actually blocked off. This is the first year. I go to this every single year for, I don't know, the last 30 years, let's say. And this is the first time I've ever seen it with this kind of police presence. And this year they blocked off 3 blocks in every direction of the street fair. So you had to park much further away, but what they blocked off with was Hummers and trucks, and I mean, there was no alien vehicle getting in this place. It was so awesome. I felt perfectly safe, and every time I saw a bunch of those guys, because there was 3 on every corner all the way throughout the fair, 3 groups of 3, we just smiled at them and waved because they just made us perfectly safe. It was so awesome, so awesome. So it was a beautiful day after raining all day yesterday, all day. Poured yesterday. Today is another glorious day. Not as cool as Friday, but beautiful, just perfect. Perfect day for a street fair. We are drinking Misfit IPA. This is by the Wild Onion Brewery, and I love it. It's got a sugar skull on it with hops in the eyes. Really fun. Misfit, like the Misfits. I love it. All right, so it was very crowded, very crowded at the street fair, but I did film for you. It was very hard to get in between people and film some stuff, but I did. And I took you into Fun Ghoul, which is one of my favorite stores in the world. And this Fun Ghoul is totally gearing up for their big season, which is Halloween, of course. And in Fun Ghoul, I bought this beautiful velvet fez. I love it. Love it. So I got that in Fun Ghoul. At the street fair, I bought this. This is pure magic. This is a Sydney Love Boy of London punk tote circa 1980, and it's got punk imagery all over it. It says Boy of London. It's got all these great black and white pictures. Really beautiful. The red trim. I love this thing. It's really, there's pictures of Boy George on here and other punksters. Really fabulous. Just a beautiful piece of punk history, and I love it. The guy I bought it from was so fabulous. He was a magical little gay guy who was an antique dealer, had the most fabulous things, and he even said to me that he looked at this morning before the show and said, "Do I want to sell it?" But he brought it anyway, and he did sell it to me. Just so excited about it. It's so beautiful. Just an amazing thing. After the street fair, and Fun Ghoul, which was like the street fair ends and then Fun Ghoul is like a block down. So if you're at the street fair, you can't not go to Fun Ghoul. Been there forever also. I remember it for, I can't even tell you how many years it's been there, but what a magical place. Every kind of hat imaginable, and this fabulous fez. So fun. After that, we stopped in the thrift in town, and I found this awesome Chinese puppet. You know me and my puppets, but he's really fun because he is a hand puppet, but he's got feet under here. You see? Feet and legs. Isn't that great? Oh, he's so beautiful. And his hands are in like fists, and they have holes through them, so you could actually give him a weapon or a stick or a flag. He's just amazing. And you know me and my puppets. This one is just beautiful. And his head is painted really nicely. Isn't that great? He's got a cloak. He's got, oh, just so great. So much fun. Also at the thrift, I found this beautiful little Santa. Raymond, check him out. He's a Goebel. He's actually a Goebel. West Germany, 1975. So cute. He was so sticky. What's with all the vintage pottery that you find in the thrift store that is sticky and disgusting? Remember I found the duck pitcher? It was so sticky. I thought that was sticky just because it was probably in a bar or a tavern for years where, you know, 70 years of smoke and nicotine were sticking to it. But this guy was just as sticky. I had to wash him. It was gross. Had to also be full of nicotine or something, or, you know, that tar, or maybe kitchen gunk. I don't know, but he was very sticky. And I cleaned him up, and he's a Goebel. He's beautiful. The German Goebel figure. I love him. After that, we went back to the Barrow House, and I put a little bit of footage of the Barrow House bar over there. Oh God, that bar is so beautiful. All the barnwood, the vintage antique barnwood that this guy collected to build that place is mind-boggling. It is the most beautiful place I've ever seen, really. So pretty. Yesterday, I was out and about in the rain. I went to the craft store, got some, I got velvet to make a pillow for my little throne chair, which I did. I got this little skeleton hand right here, and I put a little battery candle in it. But he can hold anything. He can even hold my misfit. He's so awesome. Look at him. He's great. What a great hand. This one really sits nice. I got that. I think that I got that in Odd Lot. Odd Lot, is that what it's called? Yeah, Odd Lot, I think it's called. So we did look at a lot of Halloween stuff yesterday. But next week we'll go back to Christmas tree shop and get some Halloween stuff there. I put my Halloween stuff out. I hung my wreath on my door. I got my mums, you know. I did all that. I got one of my vintage faced pumpkins here. You can only see the back of him here, but out the window you can see his beautiful vintage face. Also in the thrift I found a big ivy. Big hunk of ivy. You know, that when you go to AC Moore and you buy the fake ivy, it's usually like $12.99 for one bunch. I got this for $1.99, and I bought a little bucket in the dollar store, and I put it in there, and I spread it all around. I have this antique, what do you call it, milk basket, milk crate thing, milk basket that held like 8 quarts, and I wanted to get 8 little mums to put in each of the 4 things, but nobody had little mums. All the mums are in these big containers like I bought, and nobody had little ones. So I put this ivy in the bucket. I put the bucket in the milk crate, and I kind of wound the ivy around the metal of the crate. Really pretty. And I kind of started making it go up the umbrella. I'll show you a picture of it right here. So that was the day. The street fair is so much fun, and like I said, with all that security, man, no fear whatsoever. My mother did say she was very nervous seeing them all. I said, why would you be nervous seeing them? She said, well, maybe there was some kind of threat. I said, yeah, but they're here. They're here to keep us safe, you know. I felt perfectly safe, perfectly fine. So, it was great. I love that festival. I'll never miss it. Never. And I found that beautiful punk tote today. Love it. Love it. Love it. So Fun Ghoul was great, right? I know a lot of you that love Halloween and stuff like that are going to love Fun Ghoul, or did love that footage I put up. So anyway, that's about it. This is the end of our Labor Day weekend. This is technically the official end of summer. Not the real end of summer, but the technical end of summer when you think about the beach season. Because after this, of course, the kids go back to school and everything changes. So once the kids go back to school, Halloween is in full force in all the stores. So very, very fun. I just don't want to go back to work tomorrow. Ugh. Well, at least we have a 4-day week, right? That's cool. So anyway, I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Labor Day. I'll talk to you all very soon. I love you all. Bye.